What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trick 10s. Today we're working on a brand new 2025 Tractor Grizzly 1752. The customer drove about 2 hours to get here, so he's actually going to hang out. He's got some other stuff he's going to do on the front of it while we work on the back. Now, he did a good job cleaning out this back bench area and the transom area. We're going to put the bench kit and the transom kit in here. Already got his hatches done and powder coated. But not only that, we're also going to build him a front deck extension. We're going to come back 21 inches, and that's going to allow us to drop in an 18-inch hatch. We're actually going to make that hatch the entire width of the boat. He can come back and throw dividers in there if he wants to, but it's going to be a pretty cool little project. And one thing that I did notice immediately once we started looking at this rig is that this bench in here, well, it's a little bit smaller than some of the older Grizzlies were, so you're going to have a little bit of an issue with the hatches that we've already pre-made, but we're going to make this work. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what we got and what we're going to do with it. Let's get right into it. All right, so check it out. Brand new, 2025. Yeah, Tracker, you didn't do me no favors by making this bench smaller, but they took an inch off of this bench right here. Usually they're right at 24, maybe 23 3/4. Not this one. Check it out. The guy went ahead and he dug out all this foam into these back pods here. And he actually got these hatches, which these are perfectly fine for this. They're just going to go in there, and that'll just give him access to pull wires in here, run his bilge pump and stuff like that. And he got all the foam dug out of here. Did a crazy good job on this. I'm really glad that he did this because this is the worst part of the whole job right here. Taking the damn foam out of there. But looks good. He did go ahead and he's got all his floor sanded down in here. Everything's ready. He's going to put some turf in here. I don't know what color he's going to use yet, but see that little orange piece right there? Well, that's the color he wanted me to do his kit. We got the bench kit right here, these two 19 by 19s, and this is the big transom kit right here. And we're going to put the leveler pieces port and starboard, and we're going to put the floor pieces inside of here. I'm going to go ahead and get this kit installed for him because right here, well, this is usually about 3 inches, and it's about 2 right now. And that's definitely going to be an issue because I need 1.5 inches for either one of the flanges on the kits for the back and this hatch right here to sit on. And well, we don't have that. So we've got a little bit bigger than 1.5 inches here. So I'm going to try to steal maybe another 1/4 out of this. And then what I'm going to end up having to do is probably trim down the flange on one of these two hatches just right where they meet right here. Not the end of the world, but something we got to do. Now up here, we're talking about bringing this deck back, and we're going to put an 18-inch hatch in here. So we need to bring this back 21 inches, and then we're going to frame across here, sheet on the face, and we're going to have a piece on the side here and an angle on the face of it. Just frame this whole top out, and then we're going to build a hatch. It's going to be a big hatch that runs all the way across. It'll be perfectly fine like that. Give him lots of room and access up inside of there. Now, this tracker does come stock with this hatch right here, and he went ahead and he cut his hole out for his recessed foot pedal tray. He's got one of these Baldwin Ironworks recessed foot pedal trays, and those are actually really nice. I do like that. We're going to put that in here for him, and I'm going to put a kickstand underneath this because it's a little bit spongy. It's not terrible, but I mean, he's here. We might as well go ahead and make this right for him while he's here. But this is part of the Baldwin Ironworks graph. That's their little graph bridge. It's pretty cool because this actually attaches right into the front of the recessed foot pedal tray, and he's got a big 12-inch Garmin that's going up here. He's got a brand new Garmin Force trolling motor. This thing is really dope. He went ahead and got that installed, and he's going to hang out. He's going to work on getting some of his stuff figured up and hooked up. He's got another spare tire down here. He's going to put that up there. But I mean, all in all, the boat it's nice, man. It's brand freaking new. Look at this trailer. I wish this was a galvanized trailer, but it's pretty dope. It's got this little step up here in the handle. Get in and out of the boat. Cool little rig. All right, I'm going to put you guys on the hyperlapse, and Austin and I are going to get right into it. Let's get back to work.
Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes, and I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit calm.
All right, check it out. Back deck finished off, man. This sucker was tight. Look, see what we did? We just cut this out, got a 1/2 inch back, and we were able to still put roots in there. I don't know if this is going to be the new standard for the 25 plus models, but we're going to change this kit a little bit. We're going to make this hatch about a 1/2 inch smaller, both directions, and same thing with this one. As you can see, we're right on the front edge here. And the back, well, there just wasn't enough room for this hatch, but turned out good. Got the side leveler pieces on here underneath of this. We put a 3 by 1/4 inch aluminum flat bar. And that was exactly what we needed to make up the difference on this side. Lots of room in here now. Now that the back's finished up, we're gonna move up front. Austin just made these overbent angle pieces right here. And the way this is gonna work is they're basically just gonna mount up on the side, and then we'll come back and frame between those. 1.5 inch angle. We'll run a piece of 1 by 3 rectangular tube in the center. But if we're gonna go ahead and do 2 hatches, after looking at this, I mean, this is gonna be like a 18 inch by 64 inch hatch that's going to drop in here. It's just a little bit overkill. And by splitting it up side to side, then he has the ability to just open one up, and he can still have a flat section where his rods are going to be at. He doesn't have to worry about opening up a big hatch and, you know, knocking his rods off the boat. Put you guys back on the hyperlapse. Let's wrap this project up. Let's get back to work. All right, so it's a wrap, man. This thing turned out really cool. Put all the handles in here. Now he's gonna get some CNC cut turf to finish this project up. Probably see it back on the channel. You can see how we did this front area. Very simple. Got our divider up in there. Everything looks nice and clean. And we got our 2 measurements for our hatches. We'll go ahead and get them made and powder coated, and we're gonna get them shipped off to them. But yeah, this thing turned out really good. Once we get these hatches finished up and he gets them installed, then he's gonna get up with my guy and get this whole boat scanned. And at that point, then we're gonna try to get him a proof on some really cool looking CNC cut turf in here. More than likely, he's gonna bring it back and we're gonna help him out with the install on that. But it turned out to be a sick little rig. I'm glad that he did come in because I had to make some modifications to this and it would have been hard for him to do that. And not only that, but now I know going on in the future, you know, I got to make some changes with this kit. Turned out sick though. All right, guys, what's a wrap for this project? Tracker Grizzly 1754, brand new 2025 model. Made a couple of changes with the actual back bench seat. Messed with my kit a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. Good that we did this one, and now we can get that out of the way. We can go ahead and change that kit and alter it so it'll be good for everybody else's rig. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Hit that like, subscribe button, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this rig. If you got one of these trackers and you want to get something like this, well, reach out to me. We can hook you guys up. We'll see y'all next time. Let's get back to work.